When I first heard of Overwatch back in 2014, I initially brushed it off as nothing more than a TF2 clone. However, as the game's release grew closer and closer, I found myself growing more excited for the game. Hell, I even did 3 Overwatch animations with a 4th one coming soon. So what got me interested in the game? The characters. For the 3, 4, I don't know, people who don't know, Overwatch is a multiplayer objective-based team shooter, and each match, 2 teams of 6 fight each other to complete several objectives. So let's get the alpha out of the ring because I don't want to be visited by him again. At the time of this review, Overwatch feels somewhat thin due to its limited types of matches. The game has 4 types of matches: Escort, Control, Assault, and Hybrid. If you played TF2 in the past, then you should feel right at home. For example, Escort in Overwatch is Payload in TF2. Capture the Point and Assault are literally Capture the Point and King of the Hill in TF2. Finally, Hybrid is simply Assault and Escort combined into one mode, so it really doesn't count as unique. Though I still find the game incredibly fun, I still wish there could have been a little bit more variety in the types of matches in the game. Hopefully this problem will be fixed since Blizzard promised more free characters and maps in the near future. Despite the lack of distinct types of modes, Overwatch is the most fun FPS I play in a while thanks to the game's 21 vibrant characters. Although all the characters can be categorized as either offensive, defensive, tank, or support characters, no character feels like a reskin of the other, but some characters do feel like gender-bent versions of the TF2 class. But hey, I ain't complaining. I'll stop now. Additionally, each character has their own special abilities that can turn the tide of battle. For example, Genji's deflect and one-shot turns if done at the right time, Mei can build walls denying enemies from entering places on the map, and Bastion can turn to turn, getting him effortless kills and salt. Seriously, this robot has caused so much salt in the open beta that I recently went to the streets and asked people, is Bastion overpowered? The results were interesting.
Bastion? Oh, for fuck's sake, not this again.
Yes, well, as a video game scientist, I've done several studies and found that Bastion is overpowered for those that are bad at video games.
Bastion? Like the video game, right?
Because of the diverse cast of characters, you will feel like your actions have more of an impact during matches than any other multiplayer-only game. This is especially true of every character's ultimate ability, which becomes available after a certain amount of times or getting a bunch of kills. In my experience thus far, no one's ultimate ability feels useless or unnecessary, as each one can make or break a match. These abilities also shine with Overwatch's Player of the Game feature. Whenever you perform a match-defying action such as killing a bunch of players, reviving allies, or denying someone their ultimate ability, the game replays that action at the end of the round for all to see. Although Player of the Game is a nice way to apply salt to the wounds of your opponents, some Player of the Game feels uninspired. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen a Player of the Game in which Bastion mows everyone down with his turret form, or how Hanzo destroyed the opposing team with his ultimate. However, when you see your name in the Player of the Game screen, it still feels incredibly gratifying. I would talk about commendations, but at the time of this review, they really don't do anything. Just know that commendations are points given to you by other players for accomplishing certain objectives, such as getting the most kills or healing the most players. Hell, sometimes I wonder if players like healers just get those sweet, useless commendations.
Epic.
Finally, at the end of each match, you're given XP, and will level up after obtaining a certain amount of XP with each new level. Whenever you get a level up, you get a loot box, which might have a sweet new skin or a new highlight animation. You do unlock other things such as sprays or voice lines, but no one really cares about them. However, you can buy more loot boxes with real-world money to see if you get the item you've been looking for. Wait a minute. Buying loot boxes just to probably get the item that you've been looking for? It's fucking gambling! While yes, it's better than the pay-to-win model like in other shooters, I honestly thought there could have been better ways for the players to get the item that they want without buying a shit ton of loot boxes just to get it. I mean, who would be crazy enough to buy a shit ton of loot boxes? Oh. Anyway, though at the moment the game feels somewhat dull with a lack of distinctive types of matches and a somewhat sketchy loot box system, it is a fun FPS that every, and I do mean every FPS fan needs to get, as well as fans of multiplayer only games. If you're convinced to get the game, you can get it through Blizzard.com or GameStop. With that said, I need to answer this phone call. Hello?
Hey Dai, heard you're doing shitty game reviews, so I wanted to ask you to review my game.
I'm sorry, Nora, but I was thinking about reviewing Bible Black for my next review.
I wanna come in your pussy, Shigaki.
Oh, I can't wait.
If you review my game, I'll give you Vert's digits.
I'm listening. Next review! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this review. If you want to see more, please be sure to give this video a like, share with your friends, and subscribe. Also, I would like to thank my friends who helped me out for the Bastion part of the review. Please be sure to give them some much needed love by checking out their channels. I put their channel links in the description. Also, tell me what you think about Overwatch in the comments down below. Once again, this is Dai Tomodachi, and I hope you have a wonderful day and night. See ya!